Welcome back to another special with Chef Warren. Today we're making spicy chicken black bean sauce with our very own Toogood Chilli Oil. But before I teach you how to cook this, I'm going to show you how to eat this. So I love eating this with either fried rice or plain fried rice, and I will put the rice there and I'll definitely mix it in because that sauce is amazing. You get a piece of chicken, a bit of vegetable. That first bite is always the best, and just look at that. I'll teach you how to make it. Let's go. Okay, first off, I'm going to cut my onions into cubes and they'll be nice bite-sized pieces. Same with my green peppers. I'm going to cut them into nice little dices as well. Just look at the knife skills. It is the best, of course, with my chopper. All right, now onto the chicken. Okay, I hate touching raw chicken. I'm sure with everyone else, you can wear gloves, but I'm gonna use chicken breast. I'm gonna cut them into cubes. Now, the best way to cook chicken, I would say have it around about 80 to 90% cooked before I add it into my chicken black bean dish. So I'm gonna cook this chicken beforehand and I'm gonna either boil it or pan fry it. Okay guys, onto the cooking. Get your wok very hot. Put some oil in it, then chuck in your vegetables one by one. You don't need to use a wok, by the way. I just like using a wok because it's quick, easy, but also I like that wok hay, that steam, that kind of smoky texture, especially when I'm cooking kind of like Chinese cuisines. It tastes so much better. But if not everyone has access to wok, you can use anything, but make sure you crank up the heat whenever you're cooking in it. And yeah, I'm just adding in my ingredients one by one. You can see that smoke, that's what I'm talking about. And then put a bit of oyster sauce in there, put a bit of soy sauce. You saw me put my black bean paste in earlier, but that's basically it. It's nearly done. You can put some chicken stock in to dilute it, and that will give it more sauce, but I've used a bit of water, so it's fine. To thicken it, use cornstarch, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of garnish as it's nearly done. I'm gonna put a bit of chilies in there, and then I'm gonna put some fresh spring onions, but look at that, nearly done. Most important thing, of course, where the spice comes from is the Toogood Chilli Oil. Chuck loads of in there. But actually, I'm only gonna put a spoon or two in there, not too much, because otherwise it's gonna be super spicy, but I do love my spice. And now it's ready to plate. Just crank up the heat one more time, mix that in, and it's just infused together. Okay, let's plate this bad boy. Now look at this. From the wok to the plate, pouring down. It smells so good, guys. And the sauce, I love my extra sauce because it's just so juicy, especially when I mix it with my rice, which is just gonna be amazing. But before we do that, we're gonna show you how to finalize this dish. Don't kick the camera. But I'm gonna put my Toogood Chilli Oil because I always say the difference between the raw one and actually infused already when I cooked the chili oil is completely different. So I'm always gonna top it off with a bit more Toogood Chilli Oil on top because when I have that first bite, it's gonna be amazing. That's all I've got for you guys today. But until next time, Chef Warren out. Annyeong.